Hey everyone, welcome to this module. This module is about installing the editors on Windows. So we are going to install some editors on Windows that we are going to use throughout the course. So first of all, before moving to installing the editors, here are some myths I need to clear about the editors for beginners and those who are confused about the editors. So I have seen many students, again especially in beginners, that they are always confused about the editor. They think that editors are a very big deal. But in a very simple and a basic definitions, editors are just like the notebooks. When you need to write something, you use a pen and write on paper. Similarly, we have the editors. When you need to write the code, you just write in the editor and view that by the help of a terminal. So basically, first of all, the editors are actually known as IDE, that you generally call the editor. Editor is the part in that IDE where we actually write the code. So IDE consists of many applications in just one, and editor is the only part where we just write the code. Now, just like notebook and a pen, we have pen to represent the items and the page on which the item is shown, or we can say our output. Similarly, in editors, or we can say IDE, editor is the part where we write the code. And for a good editor, we require two things. First, something to write, then something to run our code. The thing that run our code is known as terminal. So basically, requirement of any good editor is just these two things. So this is all about the editors. Now we will move to types of editors. When you can just simply Google out editors in Python, you will find many options there. Like these we are getting PyCharm, Spider, Sublime Atom. So basically Atom is the one that we are going to prefer in most of the parts of our course. And second, we are going to prefer Anaconda. That is not mentioned here because that one is for many Python or other different languages. After that one, here we have one more PyCharm, which is the best for Python programming. But I'm going to use the Atom because of its simplicity, not the PyCharm. And I also suggest you to first go for the Atom if you are a beginner. And if you are already familiar with the programming, then install the PyCharm. So they are nearly same and everything there you will get the same. So don't worry about that one. Now, few doubts and questions in students. Many students think that I did not know anything about programming and anything about the editor. How can I do that one? So those students who are thinking this thing, they don't need to worry anything. We will tell everything step by step. And after that one, I issue like, this editor is not installed in my computer. What can I do? And the person in my front is using a different editor. How can I code like that one? So again, they are just like the notebook. It doesn't matter which editor you are using. You can use a different one from the one I'm going to suggest you. It doesn't matter. The thing matters there is your code. Now I hope this helps you a little about the editors. And if you get any doubt while installing the editors and anything about the editors, just ask me a question and I will solve your query. So thanks for watching. We will move installing the editors and Python from the next videos, and I will see you there. Welcome everyone. So in this video we are going to learn that how to install the Python on Windows and what it means. So basically there is a misconception that we are going to install any text editor in this video, and Python is any text editor. So Python, what actually it means is just installing the basic Python rules so that any Python program can run on our Windows PC. Let me show you that properly. Most of you have already heard about the command prompt. If you open up the window and write cmd here, you will get this one, command prompt. That is a basic terminal used to write any kind of programming codes and run any kind of program. So basically this one is a terminal, and if I want to write any program in this one, first of all I have to select which kind of language or which type of shell I need to add. So if I write Python here, it will open up a Python shell. Here I can write Python programs. So if I use a basic program 3+5, that is a basic Python program without any other kind of syntax, and I will get 8 here as a result. So this is the output of this program here. So this command prompt will not work same in your computer if you will not install the Python in your computer. Here I have already installed the Python, that's why it works so properly here. So how to install that Python? So for that, go to Google and write Python 3.7. So you will find this one, python.org downloads. When you open up this one, so this is the official Python website. Here in this website, just click on downloads and download Python 3.7.3. that is the most upgraded one right now, and you will get the download and run save button here. So you can save the file wherever you want to. So just save this one and it will start downloading. So after that, it will appear like this one. Here if you see, if I open folder, I get this one here. So that's our Python 3.7. Now how to install this one? Just double click on that and it will automatically start to install. I have already installed it, so that's why I have a different kind of interface here. You just click on install now, so it will automatically start to install. And until it install, let me tell you something more about this command prompt. So this is the Python shell here. If you want to exit this Python shell, you will just write exit and parenthesis. You will get out of this Python shell here. Now I have told you that you can run any Python program in this command prompt. So how to run these kind of Python programs? So basically, if you have any Python program that is saved on any location, you have to first access that location. This thing here, if you see E, that is my Windows drive, then users, then dev, that is user me, and this is denoting any location, any particular location. Like if I have this particular location, that is DD, and I have any program in this one. So if I write the Python program or any other program name here, it will not work. First I have to access that location, and then I have to write the name of program, and then it will work. So I think this one installed here. Now let me show you how that actually work. So if I have this notepad here, and I will make a program file and save it on desktop. On desktop I have this DD, and make this one a Python file. So first of all, select Python from here. So if you get the option here, Python file, or second thing is just write here like you have program name d.py. So it will automatically have its extension. This thing is .py is the extension, that is a Python program, and save it. And if you will not save it and you try to write any program, you will get like, if I write print hello, then I have print and hello. So this is a basic program, and actually it's not a program, it's just a text. Here you will find print hello in black words, and if you write in .py file, you will get this one, print, the colors will change. The changing color is a best way to denote to find the errors in your program. If color is not changing, then there is a problem in your code. So if I write here print hello, like other programming languages, like in C, we do not have to include any library like Studio, Konya, etc. We have simple programs with no additional libraries, no statement terminators like this thing here, just print hello. If I save this one and close this one here, so I have this program.py here in this file. So how to run this program? If you directly click on this program, and you will find this one here, it will stop working, and most of the time this thing happen, you will not get any output. So to run that program, if you write the name of program directly here, d.py, you will get an error because the program is not at that location. You have to first access this location, and then you make the program run. So to access the location, we have two kinds of command, that is cd and cd ... cd stand for change directory, and and simple cd without any dot is to enter at any directory, and cd dot dot is to exit that directory. What I mean is, like, if I have to access this folder, so first of all this folder is on desktop, so first I write cd desktop. Now I'm in desktop, and if I want to be in this folder, I will write cd dd. Now I'm in this folder. If you want to exit this one, cd dot dot cd dot dot, and if you want to directly enter on that one, desktop backslash dd, you will directly in dd. Now if I want to run that program, and again if I write directly d.py, you will get this program. And another form that is more efficient, first write python then d.py, you will again get the same result, but the writing python is a more efficient way. So these are the basic things about command prompt, and I think most of the students get a little fear that what this thing is, I did not understand this thing, and this seems to be a little typical. So don't worry about that, we did not require to use this one anywhere in our course. This is a basic one, so that's why I have told you about this one. Now here if you see I have Python installed, now you just close this one and the Python programs will start running in this one. Now before closing this video, one more thing I want to tell you, that now most of the students are thinking that why shouldn't I just use this notepad to write the program and run them on command prompt. So you can also do this thing, write programs in notepad and run them here on the terminal, but this is not a much efficient way, because first you have to write the program, then you have to save, and then you have to access that program on this one. And most of the time programs like in matplotlib color functions, that is 3D color graph that we are going to learn in this course, will not properly work here. So that's why having different advanced text editor is a much more efficient way. We are going to use the text editor that have inbuilt this terminal. You will just write the code and there is a terminal here that will show the output side by side. So that's why we need the different text editors, and we are going to install now different text editor in this module. I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hey everyone, this video is about installing the Atom on Windows. So here I will tell you that how you can install that one and some important files required for programming in editor. Now first of all, just go to Google and write there Atom and click on the first site, that is atom.io, and you will get the original website for Atom. Now here you simply find the option to download the file. So this is, I just want to show you the file or website of the Atom, but you do not require to download this one. Just after the videos, in the editor link, you will find some resources there, which contains the Atom setup. So you need to download that one. I will tell you the reason for downloading this one, not this one, in a while when we are installing this one. So just install that one and you will get setup like this one. That is very simple. You just need to click on the resources present there and click the Atom file. So it will not take a while and you will get this setup. Then just double click that one, and then you do not require to do anything. The Atom will install all the files automatically by itself. There is nothing like changing directories or setting up anything. Just double click and it will start to install. So you get this one here, and there Atom is being installed. It will launch once it's done. So you do not require to do anything. That's why I have taken the Atom, because it's very easy in everything. So just let me wait it one to install, and I'm pausing the video for a while. Now just after the installation is completed, you will get a shortcut like this one, and on clicking which you have an interface like this one. So this is what you are going to get on your display, and is our editor Atom. Now here we have few files regarding file, view, selection, find, packages and all these. Then we have this sidebar which contains the information about the files present on directory. Then we have these 3 pages on the front end here. Now they are of no use right now. This welcome, telemetry constant, and this welcome guide. Now this is what we have our editor, and you can also hide this sidebar just clicking here and again view that one. Now if you click here, you will not find any option to write anything. So how we can write here? So that's very simple. Just go to file. You first need to create a file there. There we go with the untitled. And when you write the code here, like print hello, this will be very basic, just black and white text here, because that file doesn't contain any extension. Like this is simply a text. Now if you want to create this one a Python file, you need to again go to file, save that one file as, here I am saving on the desktop, save with name 1 or simply first .py. For Python files you need to write there .py. This extension is for only the Python files. Now when you click this one save, you get here colorful letters, that is functions denoting here green, then we have text yellow, and you can now simply write the code here and just make that save, or whatever the change you will write there, like print say hello world. Now just go to file. Now you did not require to save that one again, like save as. You just need to click on save, or you can simply press Ctrl S, that is Ctrl plus S, denoting save. Now this is all about the editor, that how we can write the code there. You will learn to write different kinds of code and very big codes also in the videos regarding the subjects. But now our subject is just learning the editor. Now a point here comes, how can I run this file? Then that is very simple. You can just go to command prompt and run that file, but not much efficient, because we do not require this thing like again write the code, save that one, go to command prompt and run that again. We require something more efficient, and for that one here we have this terminal. And as I have told you in the introduction, that a good editor is something that have space to write like this one, and something that can run our program, and that thing is known as a terminal. And here we have that one, this plus symbol. I know right now you are not getting this plus symbol because we need to add this one here. I just need to show you that how it works first, then how we can install this one. So this is one. After installing this one, you will get on your atom in the left bottom corner, and when you just click this one, a new terminal opens here. That will be just like command prompt. You can move to directories, you can get out of the directories, like cd space ... There I am out of the desktop. Now cd desktop, there we go. And you can also run these files just first .py. But again, now if you just still press enter here, maybe it will work, maybe it will not work. Depends on the Python in your command shell. So never forget to write there Python and then first.py. Hit enter, you will get the output hello world. So this is how you can run your codes without going to command prompt again and again, because you have an inbuilt command prompt here in this one. Now let me move to how we can install this command prompt or simply the terminal in our editor. Now that is very simple, but it actually depends on the files installed in your computer. Now let me see that how we can do that one. So first method to adding this terminal I'm going to show here is the very simple. You can just go to packages, in that go to settings view, open that one, and you will find these different options there. Go to install, that is in the last, and there you will find different softwares here. And why this software in this editor? Because Atom is something, it supports third-party applications, like you can add whatever you want to in Atom. Let me show you some of these things. Like I want to add terminal here, so you can just simply write terminal and packages. There you will find different of the terminal here, VK terminal, terminal tab, terminal plus, and a lot more here. So you can add any of these, whatever you like, and mostly all of these are completely same. So the one I'm going to prefer is Platformio IDE terminal. Search for this one, packages, and you will find this orange color alien type squirrel. So you will find like this one, like the second one, you will have an option to install this one. You just need to click there, install. There, searching failed. Now what I'm telling you, you just need to click install. It will take at least 10 minutes. After that one, you will get interface like this one. 3 options. First one, settings, uninstall, disable. I have already installed this one because it takes a little time. And this step is very easy. You just need to click on install. So there we go with that one. And after that one, you will have the terminal just like me. Now few things regarding this one. First, if you are using the updated version of Atom, like the one I am going to provide here in the module, just after this video you will find a file containing this Atom setup. And this one is an old one. The reason for that one is the new editor file will always contain some issues regarding some applications. Like the one may contain some issues regarding the terminal or anything. So I did not want that you get some error there. That's why I'm providing an older version of Atom, that is 1.39 at this time. And the current updated one right now is 1.40, one after this one. So I'm just having the last one updated. Also, even if you are working in 2020 or say 2021, like 2 or 3 years after this one, then also don't even worry about this thing, because I will update the Atom file time to time so that you will not get any error installing that one. Now the reason why I'm getting you familiar with these issues here, because when I have given the course for the reviews, and students are getting some issues regarding the installation of Atom in their computer, because their computer is not properly installed with Python. So I'm listing here all the possible errors they are getting. So first one is the one that I have told you about, the version of that particular Atom. After that one, second is something like getting installation error in terminal. So what to do in that case? So first method I have told you. Second one, you can just go to the Atom site, packages. There just search Platformio IDE terminal, and you can find the same there because they are updated in Atom from this website. Platformio IDE terminal, and you can just click and install that one in your computer. And this one is same like installing there. And still, if this also not works in your computer, let's move to third method. Here we have the third method to install this one. And this is used when your computer is like, it did not have APM commands and like installation default commands. So in that case also, don't get panic about this one, because we are going to be programmers, and programmers are something that always solve the issues. So what you need to do here, just go to Windows, write CMD again for command prompt, and there in the command prompt just write this line, APM install Platformio IDE terminal. So you can also just copy this one, command Control C, Control V, and there we go. Now when you hit enter, you will get this one installed in your computer. Like just I pressed enter, it will take a little time and then start installing, and then again just 10 minutes to install in your editor. Now this is the third method, and it started installing. So I'm cancelling this one right now because I have already installed that one there. Now 90% of you have already installed this one terminal at this point here in this video. But if still you are getting some errors, then I'm going to again take a concept here for those who are getting issues regarding the terminal. Those who have installed that one can skip the video from there. Now let me move to those who are getting errors. Now the error in their computer is a fault of this command, APM. and you are getting something like APM is not recognized as a batch file or internal or external command. So in that case, go to command prompt. There we go. And there just write pip install APM. Hit enter and it will get installed in your computer. So I have already installed, that's why it's showing requirement already satisfied, but it will take just a minute there. Now cancel the command prompt and make sure you're closing this one. And then go to your PC. And in that one, Windows C, search there APM. That is, I have already searched there because searching always takes time. And in that one, you will find this file, only APM, not apm.sh or any of these kinds of setting file, just a blank text file with name APM. Right click on that one, open file location. Then you will get this location there. And that is actually in your Atom. Now copy this whole, just Ctrl C. And now again, go back to your main screen, right click, properties. Now you can cancel that one also. Now follow these steps carefully. Go to advanced system settings. And the reason for the error you are getting is because your command terminal is not working properly fine. It's not getting the path variables. And for that one, we require to update the path variables. Go to environment variables here in the properties. And you will find this window, which have users variable for dev and system variables. That is for you and these are for systems. And in both of these, it's better to change in both of these. Here click on edit. You will find this window there, new, and add a path there that we have just copied. So Ctrl V, we got this one, a backslash. And it may possible this will not work. Then for security, just copy that one again and paste this one here without a backslash. Okay. And that doesn't make any sense, but still, if you are not getting the output you will get when you do this thing. Again, in the system variables, again go to that one. So here I have actually clicked edit, but that double click also worked there. New, paste that one again with a backslash, one more without a backslash. Okay, again okay, and this one also okay. Now we are done with everything. This is the point at which everyone get installed the terminal in their PC. Now just make a refresh, go to command prompt, and again write the command that we have seen on the internet. APM install platform UID terminal. Copy, paste, and hit enter. So at this point you will get the terminal installed in your computer. So after this one you will not have any error with that one. Now there are few other editors also that did not require this much amount of work to install the terminals in them. But the Atom, why I am preferring this one, because it is the most simplest one for the beginners. If you are a beginner, you will not find any difficulty here writing the codes, because few editors have an interface that is a little confusing. This one has a proper and very simple interface, and this also contains third-party applications, as I have told you. You can use this one for any kind of working, for web designing, for electronics. And the terminal, only thing that will create issue while installing, but I have solved all of these here in this video. So you will not find anything error. And we are done with this one. And if you do not like the Atom or do not get installed even at this point, then you can just ask me the questions about that one. I will solve your query. And for those who did not like this one, can also focus on other editor like PyCharm. PyCharm is the best editor for the Python, but that one has a little typical interface. That's why I have not taken that one in this course, and I have suggested the Atom. Now we are done with installing the Atom, and I hope you get the same output. So thanks for watching, and we will continue with the next editor, that is the Anaconda and Jupyter notebooks, in the next video. Hey everyone, so now we are done with Atom also, and just Jupyter notebooks are left. Before that, there is a common thing I just want to tell you that students who know about PHP, they know very well that PHP cannot work directly on our PC. Either we have to work on server or we have to create a local host. So now what is a local host and a server working? So basically you can understand it as like if you are working on the editors like Atom and the Sublime, they have inbuilt functioning so that whenever you code, they can run that code on their internal functionings. But few things like PHP, if we talk about that, require the server connectivity, or we can say that internet. Without internet, PHP will not work. So we require a hosting which connects the PHP to the server so that it can take functioning elements from there and can work on our PC by using that server. So just like that, we have Jupyter notebooks. Jupyter notebooks will not directly work on our computer. That's the reason I did not prefer Jupyter notebooks personally. Otherwise, Jupyter notebooks are the best thing to learn programming. And that's what you will get to know in few moments. So the thing is, we require interconnectivity for Jupyter notebooks, but there are other methods also that I am telling you that we can create local host. So now what is a local host? Local host is like something if I want to run Jupyter notebooks or I want to run PHP, then there's a piece of software which is big in size, mostly that is big in size, that creates a local host, which means that it has all the functioning required for that particular program. Like if I am talking about Jupyter and I want to run Python in that, then the program that is creating a local host will have all the functionings of that Python language so that our code will access these instructions and can work on that. I think you understand. It's like something if you are downloading any movie from the internet, then you are taking the server from that, and someone came and gave you a hard drive, and the hard drive have all the movies that you are required. Or you can say think that any particular season like Game of Thrones you are downloading from the internet, and your friend have a hard disk which have all the episodes and all the seasons, so you can even download from that hard drive also. Then you have two options, either use server or use the hard drive. But in case of hard drive, you have to connect the hard drive and use that hard drive. I think this example explains you what that thing is, that is hosting and server. Now, if you have all-time internet connectivity and Wi-Fi, I suggest you to prefer the online Jupyter notebooks because then you do not require big softwares. So here, just write Jupyter and you will find this one, jupyter.org. Because this one is also a famous thing here. Most of the tutors on Udemy also prefer Jupyter notebooks. So from this website, you will find this thing, either install the notebook or try it in your browser. Click on try it in your browser. And then you have different options that for work purpose, you require the Jupyter notebooks. And as I have told you, it is used for many programming languages like R, Ruby, and here we have Python, Julia. So click on Python and it will take a little time, and this is something that Jupyter notebooks look like. The screen is gone. Now as it is creating that notebook, let me explain you another method to that. So the second method for creating local host is the Anaconda. It's not the snake that is shown here, it's something else. So write Anaconda here and go to anaconda.com. When you click this one, then you have this website for Anaconda download. From here you can click download, and I think latest version is approx 600 MBs. That is very large for those who did not have all-time internet connectivity. That we have a look here also, not launched till now. So here you just click download and then you will get options for Python 2.7 and 3.7, and here you see graphical installer 637 MB, command line installer 540. So if you have internet, I prefer you to install the 637 MB version. So click on download and it will automatically start the upper one because that is the second option there. Then click on save, and I have already installed this one, so that's for you. Now another option for those who did not have internet connectivity all the time and cannot access the Jupyter notebooks via internet. So for that there is a third option also, that is Miniconda, a small snake. So for that you have this website docs.conda. Click on that one and you will find a smaller version that is approximate, I believe 60 to 70 MB. So here you have this one for Windows, Mac, and this one is 58.4 MB. That is very small as compared to that 684. Now after downloading you will have these two, that is Anaconda and Miniconda. The installing procedure is very simple, just double click on them and it will start to extract. I will show you to install this one because this one is similar to that. You can install anyone. And here still we do not have the Jupyter notebooks. Now here we have Anaconda. So click on next. I agree, and all users, next, and install. So this one is for you. I don't have to install this one, but it's still installing, and just leave this one. After it install, you will get Anaconda in your window browser, that is Anaconda Navigator. Click on that and it will start. Now here the Jupyter notebooks also get started. That's just I have clicked on reload and they get started. Maybe the server connection is lost last time. So this is the Jupyter notebook and you are thinking where to code in this thing. There is no space to code there. So to code, just click on file and your notebook, select Python 3. You will get something like, you will get exactly this one, that is this. So here we have this interface in which you see a cell here. This thing is known as cell. This is the number of line here. You will get number of line, like if you write something in these 3 plus 5, and you will get this one 1, and when you do the same here you will get this one 2. So here we have number lines. From here you can see which language you are working on, and rest we will study about this thing later in the course, that is selecting the selecting the perfect editor. But few things here like code, always remember that in this down bar you have code selected, not the markdown. Markdown means you are writing in heading. It will act as heading if you select the markdown here. Here you can see you did not have these options, it's just a markdown. It will not work, and you have to select the code, not the other things. So code, and this is, I'm telling you that if in the next 2 modules you are preferring the Jupyter notebook instead of the Atom, then use this command. These commands will be enough to work on these 2 modules. After that I will explain the Jupyter notebooks completely, so don't worry about anything. And if you are still curious about how these work, then you can ask me questions. Now few more things about this, like we are working on our program that is print and hello. In this there is a good thing that you do not require to install anything. There is all installed in this, and that's what I have told you, that it's taking data from server and working on that. You can run your program just by clicking run here, and you can also use shift plus enter. That is, if I can write here shift plus enter. So that's the shortcut to run this program. And one more thing, you can edit the name of this notebook whatever you want to, like first program, anything you want to. And that's the thing here, you can save these wherever you want to. You can download these notebooks in your in your PC so that you can study these later and your work will not get lost. That's the thing here. And few things more, like these things also give you output. If you do not write, even like if I have 3 plus 5, that is our common basic program here, you will get 8. And I have not written print here, so that's why here you will get out. That means the output of this following program. If I write print here and shift enter, you will not get anything, because that's the print command, that is the output here already written. So these are the Jupyter notebooks, and I think most of you are going to prefer these because it has a simple interface. You do not have to install anything, and quite easy and simple to use. You have different cells so that you can check your errors. And more thing, like if I have this thing, x is equal to 3 plus 5, and if I will print the x in the next cell, that is I just write x, then you will get output there also, that is x is equal to 3 plus 5. Here I have given a variable, the value 3 plus 5, and I have used that variable in the next cell. That means you can use any value in any cell, and so that you just get your things done, not like this one is not used in further cells. And here one more thing, you are getting here 7, 8, 9, and they are just 1, 2 and 3. That's because you have used previous 6 attempts in different lines of code. It will update every time. Like if I just here and press enter, it will get 10. Sorry, shift enter, it will get 10. So that's the Jupyter notebook here. Now those who have Anaconda or Miniconda and want to work on their PC, they don't want to use the server. So here you see server, it's connected to a particular hosting channel, or we can say that a particular database from where it's taking its data. Now here we have our Anaconda. So when you open this one, you will get something like this. Here you have different options like Orange, Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab, Spider. That's the things the Anaconda will run. So it's also very simple. You just click on Jupyter Notebook and launch. Then what will it do? It will create a local host whose database is the Anaconda itself, and it has all the necessary commands and instructions required for Python or whatever you want to do in Jupyter Notebooks. Now here we have the internet sector. So here we have the Jupyter Notebooks, that is from the Anaconda, and you can see here localhost, that is your own PC. What I clicked there, that is your own PC. So this is the proper form of Jupyter Notebooks that I have told you. I will tell you in the next module after the data types and operators. So from here you have different options like logout, login and quit option, upload data, download data. You can download any of these files by selecting this and go in the file. You can check out here and there if you want to. Now for entering the Jupyter Notebook, select Python 3 from new here, click on new, and you will get the interface that we have previously used. So here we have this notebook here that is similar to this one. There is no difference in these two. We have cells and they're working, Python 3, and you can work on this one or that one wherever you want to. So that's the Jupyter Notebooks by different methods. I hope you like the video, and I'll see you in the next video.